Alright, time now for part 6 of my Columbia Tristar VHS tape collection, which we still got a few left. We got here is The Wedding Planner with Jennifer Lopez and Matthew McConaughey. It's also co-produced by Intermedia Productions. And just most recent, yesterday, Jennifer Lopez sang a song for the, This Land Is Your Land, I believe it was. Yeah, for Joe Biden's inauguration. Yeah. Next up, we got Virtual Limit with Chris O'Dowd, the late great Will Paxton, Stuart Wilson, I believe, is in this film. Directed by Martin Campbell, who also directed Legend of Sora, also starring Stuart Wilson. More rental from Blockbuster Video. Alright. We got The Taylor Famine with Pierce Brosnan and Jeffrey Rush. I think Jamie Lee Curtis and Brendan Gleeson co-star. Yeah, they do. It's the full-frame version. Yeah. There you go with Famine. Next up, we got Crouched Tiger, Hidden Dragon with Charlie on Fat. Made by Sony Pictures Classics and Columbia Pictures, but the Columbia logo's not on here. Just the Sony Pictures Classics logo. I actually watched it. It's actually a pretty good thriller, so. Alright. So we got A Knight's Tale of Heath Ledger. Oh boy, this is an awesome film. It was pretty good. So, I also have this on DVD. I'll show my DVDs later on. So, okay. So we got Tomcats with Jerry O'Connor and Chandler Smith and Jake Best, and also starring the late great David Owen Sears. And this was the first film to be produced by Revolution Studios. And I gotta tell you something. This tape does not have the Columbia Pictures logo at the beginning. It's only showing at the end. After the FBI warning screen shows the surround sound logo, and then it goes to the Revolution Studios logo, and then the film. Yeah, Columbia. I've seen a DVD. I've seen a version of this that opens with the Columbia Pictures logo. So we got American Sweethearts with Julian Roberts, Billy Crystal, Catherine Zeta-Jones, and John Cusack. Another film made by Revolution Studios, and Hank Azaria is in this from The Simpsons is in this one too. Those two, John Cusack and Hank Azaria, also starred in Anastasia. It's the full-frame version. American Sweethearts. It's a pretty good movie, so pretty funny. What we got? Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within with Simpsons star Steve Buscemi, star Alec Baldwin, and Gene Simmons. Square Pictures. Yeah, this is a motion captured animated film. It's a pretty good film to watch. Final Fantasy. I also have the game for the PlayStation 1 and the Game Boy Advance. So yeah. There you go, Final Fantasy. Next up we have Montreal with Simpsons star Joe Panato. It's made by New Market Films. I actually watched this film. It's actually not that bad. It's actually pretty good. Alright, so we got a made-for-TV film. Call Me Claus with Whoopi Goldberg and Nisha Halfworn. Yeah, Whoopi Goldberg was on The Simpsons one time. Yeah. There you go. It's pretty good. It got new music by Garth Brooks. He also sang right at the inauguration, right after Joe Biden became president of the United States. So we got Rhyme in Cars with Boys with Drew Barrymore. This was made by directed by Penny Marshall, the late great Penny Marshall. May she rest in peace. Also got the late great Steve's son, the late great Brittany Murphy, and M. Garcia and James Woods, and I think Maggie Gyllenhaal, Annie Williams co-star. It's produced by Gracie Films, the studio that did The Simpsons. Okay. So we got my Revolution Studios. Black Hall Down with Ian McGregor. It's also made by Jerry Brucker Films, the Disney company, and Scott Free. Those four logos, unfortunately, do not appear at the beginning. They only appear at the end of the film. And after the Scott Free logo, it shows the 1993 Columbia Pictures logo again. So that another film. Now, this next tape does not have a case for it. It's a Dragon Tales video. You're a Specialist from 2002, I believe. So, yeah. Next up, XXX with Vin Diesel. It's known for the Fast and Furious films. It's directed by the same guy who it was directed by the same guy who directed the Fast and Furious films. That was a Universal film. This is a Columbia Tristar film made by Revolution Studios. Next up, we got Enough with Jennifer Lopez. I think Billy Campbell's in this film. Yeah, I think he currently also known as Bill Campbell, who was in films like Dracula and The Second Jungle Book, Mowgli and Baloo. Alright, here you have Enough. Next. Mr. Deeds, the 2002 remake of the 1936 film Mr. Deeds Goes to Town, starring Adam Sandler. I think since it started one of the in this film. Yes, he is. And it's also made by New Line Cinema, Madison Productions. Alright, there you go. Mr. Deeds. Next up, sequel Man in Black, Man in Black 2. Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith. Also, Nick Cannon, Patrick Warburton from Family Guy, and Simpsons star Michael Jackson make film appearances. Got some animation by Sterling Magic. Ink label, and you can tell it's a Canadian copy. Alright, next up we got Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. It includes the music video of Hero performed by Josie Scott after the movie. It's got motion captured animation by Sony Pictures Imageworks, made by Marvel, which is a Disney company. Yeah, pretty good movie, pretty good Disney movie to watch. Spider-Man. So we got Panic Room with Simpsons star Jodie Foster. Yeah, I also have this film on DVD, so I'll show you my DVDs later on. Alright, I'm going to cover one more tape before we stop, and that's the VHS of The Sweetest Fame with Cameron Diaz, Christina Applegate, and I think Steven Barr is in this one. Yeah, Thomas Jane and Steven Barr are in this film too, and Jason Bateman, I think, is in this film. Yeah. It's a pretty funny movie. If you've never seen it, you should watch it. Alright, we'll stop here for part 6 of my Columbia Tristar VHS tape collection, but I'm going to follow with part 7 right after this.